All right, thank you so much, Mac. Next up, we have Rubens Fernandez with his app called Easy Chef. All right.
Hi, everyone. So I did my, let me share my screen. So I did my app, and it's sort of a virtual pantry and recipe generator. So whenever the user opens the app, they'll see their login screen, and they can either go ahead and log in, or they can create an account. I'm also going to just sign in. Also, I did a little bit of authentication, so if someone doesn't fill out every field, they get a nice message to tell them to do that. Or if they don't put something correctly, it'll say that as well. But I'm going to log in now, and they'll be taken to their pantry where they can kind of thumb through what they have so far. And then they can also add ingredients. So let's search ingredient like spinach. And it comes up a bunch of results. Then they can go ahead and add, or if they accidentally added something, they can delete it from there as well. So let's add some like baby spinach and frozen spinach, and go back to the pantry, and we can see those are added to the bottom here. And another feature is, let's say they've been cooking a lot, they can then swipe left in the pantry and then delete from there. There are a bunch of little check boxes here, and that's really if someone, they don't know what they want to cook, but they know they want to use like spinach or like pizza dough and let's say, yeah, pizza dough and like spinach. Then they can go to the recipes, and they're immediately taken to their favorite recipes where they can go and thumb through all their favorite recipes. And if they, once it gets kind of long, let's say they don't really, they remember they have something in their favorites, but they, don't really want to scroll, they can write inside and it'll filter out all the recipes. And they can also unfavorite from here as well. Whenever they click on a recipe, they'll have a little card pop up, and it'll say the ingredients as well as the instructions for the recipe. But let's go to this. This is the random recipes generator. So what this does is, let's click that. There we go. It randomly populates the form with a bunch of random recipe cards that they can go through and they can heart from here. And they can also look up cuisines like Greek food or Italian. And it comes up with a bunch of different recipes. Now, finally, the last, with the items that they checked off, they can also hit this checkbox here, and it'll populate with a bunch of recipes that include their recipes that they picked. And they'll just have a bunch of recipes here that they can, click on and check from there. And yeah, that's my app. I think if I were to add one more thing, or maybe two more things, would probably be a filter on the very top here that'll filter through their pantry, similar to the recipes, and also maybe add a couple different dietary restrictions on the cards, like have a little green leaf for like vegetarian people, or green V for vegan, gluten-free, and things like that. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Awesome, thank you, Rubens. Next up, we have Owen Abbott with his app called Blackjack Simulator 2000.